Hello students, welcome to the part 2 and we are going to continue to learn how to stop the opponent's attack even before it starts. In this position we are black and white has slightly more active pieces. Both of his rooks are on the open file and our pieces are not in a good position. In the next move he wants to play rook d7 and attack the f7 pawn. How should we defend against this threat? And if we play a move like knight to b8 to cover this square, then opponent can play rook e7, so it does not work. That's why here black played rook f8. Black is overprotecting the f7 pawn. Black knows that white's idea is to play rook d7 to attack the pawn, so he guards the pawn even before white attacks the pawn, so that in the next move you can play king c8 and cover this square. Let's say here if white continues with his attack rook d7, then black can play king f8 and this rook has to go back now. This rook is useless here. That's why here instead of playing rook d7, white here played rook e4. Black played king c8, white played f4. Black played g cross f4, rook cross f4, and now black played rook e8. Now finally he has put his rook on the open file because he knows that rook d7 is no longer a threat. Now his pieces are active. Both of his rooks are on the open files and his knight can go to b4 to attack the rook and to attack the a2 pawn. So black stops it, bishop c3, and now black plays rook e2. Now look how active these two rooks are. They are attacking the g2 square and they are also attacking the a2 pawn. White defends it and black comes back. White plays rook h3 and now black started his own aggressive plan. He played a4. His idea is to play a4. If white captures it, then he can capture on the c4 pawn. So not only black is completely safe here, black has neutralized the white's attack. Now black is ready to start his own aggressive plans. So black is even slightly better in this position. And all this happened thanks to this rook f8 move. This rook f8 where you overprotected the f7 pawn, where you protected the pawn even before white attacked it. That was the reason black got such a nice position few moves later. Let's look at the next example. In this position we are black and you can look at the white's pieces. Look at these pieces. His intention is very clear. He wants to checkmate our king on the king side. And he can also play moves like knight e5, and then he can also play g4, g5, or he can play knight to g4 to exchange this knight. And once the f6 knight is gone, his queen will come to h7. So that's a big threat that white is giving us. And now you have to ask yourself, how do I defend against it? If we can bring more defender to the king side, then we can neutralize the opponent's attack. And that's why white played knight b8. Why knight b8? Because knight will go to d7, then knight will go to f8, and knight will give extra protection to h7 so that this queen bishop battery becomes useless. Queen cannot enter on h7 once our knight is on f8. That's why black went back and played knight b8. Also he is giving a threat, bishop a6 and then winning this rook. So white defends it. And now we play knight bd7. White plays knight h4. Maybe he wants to shift his rook to here and attack our king. We continue with knight f8. Now at least this square is safe. White plays rook h3. Maybe he's planning a piece sacrifice on the h6. And that's why he put his rook on the h file. We have to exchange opponent's attacking pieces. Once the attacking pieces have been exchanged, then our king will feel safe. So we play bishop e4. Once the queen moves, we can capture this bishop. So here white is forced to play rook cross e4, knight cross e4, queen cross e4, and Now black has a very strong move in this position, a strong sacrifice. Black here played queen cross d4. Why? Opponent's back rank is also weak. He cannot play c cross d4 because of rook cross c1, queen e1, rook cross e1 checkmate. That's why here he is forced to exchange the queens, and we again play rook cross d4. Same, he cannot capture our rook because of rook cross c1. It will be a back rank checkmate. So he defends it. Bishop c2. We were threatening rook d1 also, so he defends it. And now comes another tactical twist. Now look, this rook is defending the c3 pawn. So we play rook cross h4, forcing rook cross h4, and now no one is protecting this pawn. So we play rook cross c3. This is a skewer. Once the light square bishop moves, we capture the dark square bishop. Or if the dark square bishop moves, then we capture the light squares. Not only we have finished opponent's attack, but also we are 2 pawns up. We have the winning endgame position. And it all started with knight b8 maneuver. We brought one more piece to the defense of the king. And that was the key to win this game. Now let's go to the next lesson.